YouTube, what it do, loved ones? You know the motto. If you can, after the story, go over there, hit us with a like, which is the thumbs up, and that'll let us know. Let us know we kicking our stuff. Today we got on the edge with BJ APB, and he finna send us on one today. So you got the floor, loved one. Go ahead.
All the time. Peace and blessings, and thanks for everybody for listening. Today's story is about love and why we cheat on each other. I'm gonna open it up with the meaning of love, and then I'm gonna take y'all on a journey so y'all can understand from an educational point of view. Love means a deep and tender feeling of affection for, or attachment, or devotion to a person or persons. That's the meaning of it. Now, love is kind, love is blind. For love, you will lie, steal, manipulate, or even kill. Love is also an addiction. Women and men want to know why we cheat on each other when we claim to love each other. Well, most people fall in love with the things that are taboo, like the thrill or excitement of sneaking around. Other times, the passion for someone just takes over a person's train of thought process. It becomes an obsession, the uncontrollable urge to have things that are unattainable. Most of my life, I was a tennis shoe playboy. That's a boy that thinks he's a player but always get played. After getting my heart broke, I began to hate women, but I couldn't go without sex. So my high became having sex with the women that told me I wasn't their type or I was ugly and such. I began to realize that the famous ladies man Don Juan could put on a dress and sneak past his girl father just to kick it with her. I could create a story to get in a woman's pants. Although I used my broken heart as an excuse to hurt women, as I became educated on life, I learned women are a delicate flower made to be nurtured and treated as equal. So to achieve love, most times someone will get hurt to find true happiness. So when you meet someone, please take the time to learn the opposite sex, and you just might never have to cheat. And what I mean by that is, most of us men, well, women all the time telling us that we look good and we sexy and this and that, and they get to acting like we're a celebrity when we pull up. That goes to a man's ego. And at the same time, as a little boy, most of us get to thinking that each woman's sex game is different from the other. When the true fact is, when you meet a woman, when a woman cares about you through communication, you can teach a woman how to pleasure you the way you want to be pleasured, the same way a woman could teach a man how to make her happy. But a lot of times, we don't take the time to do that. And so when we don't take the time to do that, we feel that we got to lie and wiggle to get what we want, when in actuality, most of the times, if we just walk up to a girl and introduce ourselves and tell her straight up, like, man, I was checking you across the street, and I'm really digging your style and potential, but the problem that I'm having is I can't be with just one woman. I like to have fun and be with more than one. When you tell a woman that, she has the option now to accept or reject it. The same thing with a woman. If she tells a man off top that she's a party animal, he has the option of accepting it or rejecting it. But when we don't do that, a lot of times, a lot of people get hurt, and sometimes we hurt some real good women and men. And when they get hurt, it's no telling what people will do to avenge their hurt. So in order for us to better ourselves, we have to at least try to have a conversation. That's the best way you get to know people, have a conversation. Because I learned through conversating with women, I done met some pretty interesting women just through talking to them and learning about their lifestyle, learn what turns them on, what don't turns them on, And another thing that we have to also do is, if we want women, us men, we also have to put ourselves in position to be seen and be obtainable by smelling good and looking good. When you dress the part, it always in a woman's face.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
The same thing a woman starts to notice, being noticed by always coming around us wearing something tight and smelling good and talking real nice. We start noticing it to the point where we become obsessed with it because we always seeing it. But we have to learn how to treat the things in front of us instead of like an object. We also have to remember these are the mother of our future kids. And the way we treat them, it gets passed on to the future generation. That's why you see so much on TV now of all the women trying to get butt implants or trying to get breast implants because they're trying to impress the men that they're around because that's all they hear us talk about. You know, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Be yourself and conversate with people, and you'll find the love that you're looking for. And with that said, I didn't say this to offend anybody. I just said this to try to help out my community and get a better understanding so in the future we can all find love. Because when I found it, I hurted a lot of women in order to be with just one. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I still struggle with being with just one, but we communicate so good that it makes me only want to be with that one. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, peace and blessings, and I hope that we all find love someday. And to the women and men out there, if y'all have any suggestions, you can always leave a comment, and I'll try to help y'all the best way I can. Thank y'all for taking the time to listen. I love all of y'all. Peace and I'm out.
Man, with that being said, man, you already know on any level we send the game on, whether if it's some street action or just some everyday toology, you know you can catch it right here on 89 on up. And it's going to be some G stuff and not no Ye stuff. So we out.